Namaste, dear friends, and welcome once again to Wisely Well Wednesday. We are at the conclusion of a glorious month. What a month it was, where we celebrated the feminine energy, the Stri Shakti, the divine Devi. And we said, why not we add a spicy note to the conclusion? After all, what is a life without spice? And it is a woman who adds that beautiful fragrant spice to each one's life, isn't it? And so we decided we will introduce a spice which is a very good friend of a woman. Any guesses? No? Okay, let me give you a clue. This spice was used by wise ancient nannies and grannies. Just a swirl of it was given to little babies to give them a good sleep. So baby slept, mommy slept, and nanny slept. Weren't they wise? So what is that spice? You guessed it right. It is zephyr or nutmeg. A very, very wonderful spice because it is a great friend of the woman. It helps her in many ways than one. Just a pinch taken every day gives you great benefits. Now, what are these benefits? Let us see a little more in detail. The first and foremost is this spice helps balance our hormonal imbalance. You see, we stay in a messed up world. We add hormones and chemicals to our soil. We spray them on our plants, on our crops. We give it to our livestock, all those things that we eat. Then it goes into our water bodies and pollutes our water bodies, evaporates and goes in the air. So we are as if living in a gas chamber of chemicals and hormones. Is it then surprising that girls get period at 8 years when they are just in grade 3? Their childhood is robbed out of them. There is ovarian failure at 16, at 25, menopause anywhere from 35 to 40. What are we doing to our women? We mess up the world, and nature in its benevolence gives us the solution. A nutmeg, just a pinch of it every day gives us great benefit. What's the second benefit? Well, you see, with hormonal imbalances come the dreaded premenstrual syndrome, where the mood gets so cranky, those terrible headaches and low feeling, where as if a black cloud descends on our head, where we feel nobody loves us, the world is all against us, nobody is ever going to be there for me. And all those tears, well, the low mood or the depression, whether it is premenstrual or postpartum, that is after delivery, or whichever way, is helped by just a pinch of this tiny nutmeg. Well, when we get the PMS, another thing happens, terrible period cramps. Whether they are the period cramps or the hurting knees during menopause or the terrible backaches post-pregnancy, wherever there are aches and pains, the anti-inflammatory properties of nutmeg come to our rescue. Now the fourth point, guys, men, if you're listening to me, please give close attention. If you want your lady love in a certain mood, well, get nutty over nutmeg. Need I say more? Now, you see, it's a no-brainer. Women are the brainier of the species. We are just simply brainy. We have 2 X chromosomes, remember? But our brains are multitasking continuously. And sometimes we start getting forgetful. Well, to enhance our overpowerful brain, here is a pinch of nutmeg. And yes, all those grandmothers and senior women, even men, who are getting a little senile, which means their short-term memory is going away. Their long-term memory still remains. So if you're talking to granny, she will remember everything that you did as a child, but forget what she had for dinner. For all those lovely grandparents, just give them a pinch of nutmeg to help enhance those memory losses. Not enhance the memory loss, to enhance the memory to prevent the loss. Then again, well, a woman shows as if she has two hands, but really she's a Devi with thousands of hands because she's continuously multitasking between family, social life, work life, managing her parents, her in laws, her friends, her children, her work. Oh, so many things simultaneously. Now that muddles up the brain and eats into the night because most women get me time after everybody has gone to sleep. And then social media, it's such a temptation. So our night gets eaten into. And then even when we sleep, our sleep is so restless, so muddled up. Well, just have a pinch of nutmeg in a little bit of warm water before you go to sleep, and you will realize why babies sleep so peacefully. Weren't our nannies and grannies wise that they gave them just a swirl of nutmeg to put them to sleep? Then again, if we have slept properly, it is beautiful. It enhances our immunity. Sleep is one of the keys to enhance your immunity. We are in the throes of a pandemic, so we can't travel, and all of us are so bored. So we are traveling through our plate. Haven't you seen so many food blogs that have sprouted all over social media, giving you yummy recipes from all over the world? And when you eat all those yummy recipes, you tend to eat a little more. All that exotic food, which is highly seasoned and full of calories, well, it does affect the stomach a little bit and gives an indigestion. For that indigestion, again, who comes to our rescue but our little nutmeg? Since we are talking about food blogs, friends, there is a namesake food blog by the name of Nutmeg Notes. I just love that name because nutmeg does have a fragrance with lighter notes. This blog, Nutmeg Notes, is written by a very gentle, kind person called Tejali Ghanekar. She's a really beautiful person inside out. Do check her blog to find recipes which are not just exotic but healthy. Yes, simple, healthy, exotic recipes is the hallmark of Nutmeg Notes. Do check her out, friends. She's really good. And yes, as we are talking about nutmeg, if you see, I have said pinch of nutmeg, pinch of nutmeg, pinch of nutmeg. Don't overdo it. Just because something is good, if we take it more, it can have adverse effect. In the case of nutmeg, it can give you hallucinations and muscle incoordination. So friends, just a pinch of nutmeg every day. You see, I am a homeopath, a holistic homeopath, who has been passionately following and practicing this healing, beautiful healing science for the past 30 years. And that's the philosophy of homeopathy. Small doses which bring out big healing, but never overstep the small. It is consistency and perseverance which help. So just a pinch of nutmeg every day. Just a little bit of homeopathy every day to heal yourself from whatever woes. On that absolutely exotic and absolutely subtle note, let's make some nutmeg tea. Get a tiny grater, take a nutmeg, a little bit of warm water, grate just a little. Aha! There's one thing I can't send through the camera, that is the fragrance. It is so divine. It is so nice. It is so relaxing. Try it out on your own. It soothes your throat. Try your nutmeg tea. And on that absolutely subtle note, I wish you all empowered women a happy week. And yes, next month we talk about another microdose magic, which is homeopathy. Next month is the month of celebrating homeopathy, the beautiful healing science. So do follow us to know more about this wonderful science. And again, on that note, dear friends, do check out all our videos related to women in this whole month and related to breast care in the last month. I look forward to comments from you. I would like to know what makes you happy and what you would want me to share with you, because you and me together are a strong force. Thank you.